All right, guys. Played Drytron today, and you know, had a lot of fun until I lost some jackass. You know,
hey guys, I'm here.
They're not gonna be. I'm gonna edit all of that out. The magic of video. His face and shit. That big ass clown face. No, he played a great game. You know, we had a great match. It'll be on the page. I bricked hard as hell though. Played Drytron though. You know, I love the deck. Shout out to our painful choice debate videos coming soon. I played 10 names. Really, this is like almost Logan JYA's build. His build is really, really good. I've been play testing it, and it was so good. I'm like, just build in real life, change one or two things, and just keep it rolling. Yeah, this jackass beat me and then pulled this shit. All right, now get out of here.
Fucking Chuck Sickles.
After the Drytrons with the fairies, shout out to the maxed out bling. The one Eva. I feel 3 is correct. Some people are playing 2. I don't feel like that's correct at all. I feel like I want to see a lot of names. And I've also been contemplating playing Green Light, but there's no point. But Green Light is on my mind because of Cross Out. That's the only reason I'm thinking about it, but it's not worth it. And then Triple Diviner and Eva. There's nothing that needs to be really said after that. Ultimateness, Ben 10 with the Ritual Monsters. These are all the Ritual Monsters I'm playing. In my opinion, I feel like this should be perfection, although this is a far better card. The summoning stuff where you have, you know, effect, and then effect to grab this. These two together could summon the perfection. It may come up. It's just something that I've noticed a couple times where I had this and I'm like, man, I could summon the perfection out of my hand with this, but you can just make I to 10 and just keep going anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And I still love Natasha. People cut it. I don't understand that at all. The card is still ridiculous. And it won me 2 games today. And then the last of the monsters, you know, you gotta play the bricks. Shout out to Dark Magician, Dark Magic Attack. The ultimate spellcaster, you know, hold on.
Yeah, the ultimate.
The ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense.
Badass.
Oh my god.
Red Eye sucks. Drytron Nova.
Watch on that.
Drytron Nova, the Cyber Emergencies, the Forbidden Droplets, Triple Tactics, and then with these really quick, people want to play Crossout. Like literally when I'm playing today, like I didn't want it in my deck. I haven't wanted it in testing in this deck. In other decks that desperately need to out certain cards, I highly recommend it. This, I feel like only the mirror would really matter because the rest of the deck is so good that it just doesn't matter. And I want these for specific matchups, like against Shaddolls, against Appaloosa deck. And then Talents is just an amazing card that's really like, you know, punishing people for playing hand traps. I didn't play Prosperity today, so I may try to contemplate putting it in there somewhere, but these are the one-ofs. All of them did their job. You don't have to play this, but I really like Fafnir just because I like more copies of Nova. And I don't like Prosperity like that, not at the moment. The extra deck with the links, pretty self-explanatory. I do feel like I want to play Abramax or Appaloosa, but you don't need them. They're just not necessary at all, and you don't end on IP as much as you used to, just because most of the time you're just summoning this and you don't need it. But you can easily put another big link in here. Double of the Fafnir. Don't feel like there's any reason why you shouldn't play anything other than 2. 3 would be incorrect unless you're playing something wild. Downer, Zeus, Beatrice. Shout out to M7. This card is the reason why Eva doesn't matter. If you haven't seen it before, I don't know where you've been, but M7, usually you're sending the Eva, and then you're with the full, you're making another rank 6, and then you're just pulling the Eva right back in your hand. So it's literally like Beatrice it's literally Beatrice twice. It's just another extra deck slot. That's how to explain it really quick. It's nuts. It's insane. And then the last 3 cards, Entis, Dragoon, Herald. I do miss Chaos Ruler, but it's just not necessary when you have Dragoon. And I like Black Rose, but it's just not necessary when you can burn your opponent for game.
So you don't think the ban list hit the
Not
With
at all.
the deck?
It didn't.
Oh, fuck
This deck does not care
fuck
at
no.
all. It actually, I honestly feel like the deck got better because it makes you create your own way. It creates your own lines. It creates your own way to play, and it's. I like stuff like that because everybody's getting to play the same thing anyway. With these are usually dark rulers. I was trying mine today out again. A lot of this is Logan JYA's build. Shout out to him. You know, really big fan of his page. His page is amazing, and he's a really good YouTuber, good player. These four, for lack of a better card, I feel like sometimes when people flip anti-spell and Imperial, that this really should be Cyclone or something, but I don't know. I've also thought about Trap Eater, but it's such a blowout that it's like you gotta play it. Evenly is my favorite card in my side deck almost every time. Nobody respects it, and because they don't respect it, they get destroyed every single time. Nobody's playing Solemn anymore, and if they do, well, I'll trade that for a Solemn. Red Reboot and Imperial. Shout out to the random sleeve I couldn't find for some stupid ass reason. And then Imperial, for me, it's something that I'm doing because nobody ever sides in backer removal like we always have kind of known about Drytron. So after you kind of gone off, what the hell do you need? What do you need to play more spells for? You usually have game, and usually the only way they can out you is a spell. So that's why I'm just trying it, and it worked twice today.
Shout out to Konami for not banning this silly ass card.
Silly ass card. I still don't get it.
It sacked me.
Yeah, yes it did. And then Droll, just because Droll is still Droll, and I feel like it's not going to go anywhere. Everybody kind of wants it to leave the meta, but it's not, because Flunderies is about to matter. They can search it in some mystifying ways. And then that was pretty much it. I'm out.
Spooky.
RG, baby.